Sarah always considered herself strong. She built her life with careful precision, avoiding the chaos that broke others. But then Brian appeared. He was charming, attentive, and unfortunately married. She told herself it was just friendship, that there was nothing wrong with late-night conversations or lingering touches that lasted a little too long. But when Brian started confessing in his messages that he wished things were different, Sarah felt her principles slip away. Months of secret meetings, shared moments she held onto as something special. She ignored the voice in her head warning her, until one day Brian's wife knocked on her door. "You're not the first," she said calmly, "and you won't be the last." At that very moment, Alex was checking his fiancée Emma's phone. She had always been perfect, and their relationship had felt almost like a fairy tale. But something about her behavior had changed recently. He decided to look, and what he found shattered his heart. She hadn't been where she said she was. She had been with someone else. When she returned home, he simply held up the phone screen for her to see. "Why?" His voice cracked. Emma didn't cry. She just sighed. "Because I never wanted this life, Alex. I just didn't know how to tell you." Meanwhile, Megan sat in her car outside her house, gripping the steering wheel. She had given Daniel years of her life. She had forgiven, excused, waited. Because love was about patience, right? But now, after yet another lie, she finally understood. Love wasn't meant to be pain. She started the engine, and for the first time in a long while, she drove away without a single regret. 3 people, 3 betrayals, 3 lives forever changed. Sarah, Alex, and Megan had closed their eyes to the truth because they were afraid to accept it. But reality always finds a way to shatter illusions. Alex sat in his empty apartment later that night, replaying the past year in his mind. How had he not seen the signs? The late nights, the secretive phone calls, everything was so clear now. He poured himself a drink, but it didn't taste the same. Nothing felt the same anymore. Sarah, on the other hand, was overwhelmed with a strange mix of emotions: shame, regret, relief. She had spent so much time convincing herself that Brian loved her, that she wasn't just another mistake. But standing in front of his wife, she realized she had been lying to herself all along. And Megan? She kept driving, not knowing where she was going, only that she was finally free. Free from the weight of waiting for someone to change. Free to start again, even if she didn't know how.